Hello everyone, my name is Roya and today I'm going to be telling you about what books I plan to read in the month of June. I actually have a quite extensive TBR. Normally this video is kind of just here's what I'm currently reading and here's my TBR jar challenge, but I actually have a bunch more. So first I'm going to start with the TBR jar. So if you don't remember, my TBR jar challenge that I got last month was to have someone pick a book off of my shelf, and that ended up being The Diviners by Libba Bray. Jay saw it on my shelf and was like, hey, what's that about? So this is what I'm going to read for that. I meant to read it in May, didn't do it. The other TBR jar challenge that I chose that month, since I picked two because I skipped the previous month, was to read the lowest rated book on your shelf, and that was The Tiger's Wife, and I actually did read like 3 chapters of this and DNF'd it, so yeah. So now we're gonna pick a new challenge out of the TBR jar and see what it is. A book by a new-to-you author. Actually, I'm going to read a book that was just sent to me for review for this, and that is An American Decade by Richard Aronowitz. And this was sent to me by Accent Press because my friend Karen from the channel A Simple Cup of Tea actually recently talked about this book on her channel. She got it from her work. She's a marketing and publicity person for Accent Press, and so she got this from them. She talked about it on her channel, and I thought, hey, that book sounds really awesome. And she said, hey, I can send you a copy. So she had them send me a copy for review, so I'm really, really excited to get into this. There is another book that I was sent for review as well that I'm already halfway through, so I should definitely finish it this month, and that is Mostly Human by D.I. Jolly. This was sent to me by the author, and it is about a dude who was bitten by a werewolf at age 10, and he's pretty much been a werewolf this whole time, and then he becomes a world famous musician and like a rock and roll hall of famer and all that other stuff, and somehow still hides the fact that he's a werewolf. Next, I am still currently reading 2 of the books that I talked about in my last TBR video, and that is Shadow Moon by George Lucas and Black Trillium by 3 people. I am definitely going to get to this book this month because it meets 2 of the Read-O-Rama challenges. I don't know if I'm going to finish this book up this month or not. We will see. I am also currently reading one more book that is really, really amazing. I'm currently reading a lot of books, I swear, but this one I'm really loving, and that is Lady of the Forest by Jennifer Robertson. And this is a Robin Hood retelling with Maid Marian as the main character, and pretty much I'm like 300 pages into this book, and pretty much it's about Maid Marian trying to fend off all the gross old guys who are trying to like hit on her and stuff. Gross old guys like Prince John and the sheriff and all that stuff, and she's like, go away. And then Robin Hood is like he just got back from the Crusades and he was a prisoner for like a year and he has like PTSD and all this crap, and for some reason this book is just so absorbing. Like, I'm so entertained by it and just like, geez, these are some horrible people that these people have to deal with. I've gotten to the part where Will Scarlet and Little John are introduced, and I just love Robin Hood retellings like so much. I once my dad and I once watched like the old Robin Hood movie but with like Errol Flynn and whatnot, and Robin Hood Men in Tights and Robin Hood Prince of Thieves, which is the movie that Men in Tights like makes fun of, and all that stuff, like all in a row. And like, so I love seeing just all the stuff that I recognize from all the Robin Hood stuff that I've watched and read before, all that stuff. So I'm really, really excited to finish this book. And finally, I am participating in Emptyshelfie this month. So Emptyshelfie is a readathon type thing that goes on for the entire month, and you basically get 3 challenges, and you have the whole month to do them. So the first challenge is to read an anthology, and for that I've chosen Warrior Princesses, which is basically a whole bunch of short stories and stuff about different warrior princesses. The next challenge is to read a book where the main character is a villain or an otherwise very unlikable person, and for that I have chosen Heartless by Marissa Meyer. And finally, the last challenge is to read a beach read. So, a beach read can be anything that takes place around the ocean or anything, so for that I have chosen Ship of Magic by Robin Hobb. I'm actually hoping that I will get to the entire trilogy this month because I love completing whole trilogies within a month because that makes my wrap-ups like a little bit shorter. But I'm not so sure I can do that because I have so many books I want to get to this month already. These are the books that I'm planning to read in the month of June. Let me know what you plan to read, and I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye!